Palisades fire swept through. It destroyed everything for one family. A home, their kids' schools, and their business. 3 luxury recovery facilities.
Tonight, Gregg Champion shares their fight to get through it all. For more, here's Christine Devine.
Thank you so much. I'm joined by Gregg Champion. He is the co-founder of Startup Recovery and Wellness. He's a husband and a proud girl dad. I want to welcome you to our show here and ask you just to take us back in time. When that fire hit, where were you and your wife and daughters?
Yeah, when the fire hit, I was on the PCH headed north, going from one office to another, and I saw this big brown cloud on the right side, and all of a sudden I started seeing the phone messages coming in from the schools. And so for me, what the stress was, I had these 3 beautiful sober livings on Paseo Miramar that I had to get my clients out. But I also had 3 young daughters in 3 different schools in the Pacific Palisades. And so it was a matter of what am I going to do? And what we did is my wife and I divided and conquered. She took the girls in schools and I took my clients, and we were able to get them out and safely down to Santa Monica. But that, and then we had to go back to our house and get our dogs and our belongings. And we've done this before, this getting out of the house in terms of small fires. And so all we did was pack for 2 days to go to a hotel. So sweats and hoodies, none of the nice stuff.
So we have a lot to cover here because I want to talk about what you did to bring community together. Y'all moved to Manhattan Beach, a bunch of you.
Yeah, what happened was I gathered up some families from Calvary Christian School, AYSO Soccer, Club Volleyball, and I said, guys, I have to be honest with you. The #1 priority is to make sure our daughters and sons, their kid groups stay together. Because I work in behavioral health, and this is a childhood trauma incident. And so I said, look, if we keep them together and we all go down to Manhattan Beach.
How many?
17 families.
Wow. 17
families from our circle.
This whole time you stayed together, stayed connected.
We went to church together, we played volleyball together, we had sleepovers. Some of our kids went to summer camp together. They ended up going to concerts together. And what I want to say, Diane, what I want to say, Christine, is it worked, because here's why. About a month ago, I'm leaving for a trip. I have my 12-year-old daughter in the back seat, and she says, Papa, I know this may sound crazy with the fires and everything, but this has been the best summer ever.
Wow. Okay, so let's talk about your businesses now.
Yeah.
You had 3 luxury, high-end sobriety properties, recovery homes, gone.
Yeah.
Just about. One's kind of had damage, it's going to rebuild?
So all 3 homes up in the Pacific Palisades were damaged enough to be gone. And so all of a sudden, in one day, I lost my home, my own home, which is right there, my sober livings, and all 3 of the girls lost their schools. And so what I want to say to you is that I was probably a month into this grief, and a friend asked me, hey, how you doing? And I said, listen, I think there's going to be a lot of relapse. I think there's going to be a few suicides and a couple divorces. I have 30 years of sobriety, and I've thought of all 3.
Yeah.
And what I want to say to you is that this fellowship, this recovery group on the west side, really we kept an eye on each other. And slowly but surely what we're doing now, Christine, is we're learning how startup's going to start over.
Yeah.
And so we have one house in Santa Monica that's attached to a wellness center in Santa Monica, and we're slowly but surely rebuilding Startup Recovery.
Let's talk about this award here. We're going to pop this up right here. You and I connected on this. We have a shared alma mater, Arizona State University. And you received a big award. Talk about the award and why this meant so much during all of this.
So last October 2024, we submitted our application for this award, Sun Devil 100. It's the top 100.
Before the fires.
Before the fires. Top 100 companies nationwide by ASU alumni. And the fires hit, and we completely forgot. Then all of a sudden, late February, I get this email from Dr. Christine Wilkinson, the president of the Alumni Association. Greg, you and your partners have been chosen for the Sun Devil 100.
Okay, so quickly tell me why that mattered.
Well, here's why it mattered. I needed a win. I just got my butt kicked so many times in the past few months, and there wasn't any win. This was a win for us, that we were being acknowledged, that my old alma mater was calling me back to come pick up the award.
More community.
And I walked into our office, and I said to my partners, Patricia Myers and Jeffrey Van, I go, look at this. And we all sort of just cried, because it was one of these things where, like, we were now back on the map again. All because of one little award, one little acknowledgement. And And I'm very grateful to ASU, and I'm very grateful for you for having me on here tonight.
Gregg Champion, I got to wrap it up here, but I just thought you were inspirational to so many others who are suffering so much during a very difficult, obviously life-changing time. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Christy.
All right, I'm going to back that in.